because she is one of the most active congresswomen women in the 7th Congressional District that I've ever and so seen. Now she's the first, but she's still the most active, and we thank you for sharing with us this morning. I'd also like to thank Mr. Patrick and the Board of Commissioners for your work and your insight and what you do for the Housing Authority here. Mr. Patrick and I have had the opportunity to talk over and over again about some of the good things that are going on in the city of Bessemer and in these housing communities. Under construction just about says it all. There are some great things going on in Bessemer, but none is more important than what's going on right now, because what this is doing is raising the quality of life for so many of our residents. So we commend you and we thank you for what you do for this city and for this housing authority. And we welcome all of you here. It's just a wonderful, great day for the city of Bessemer and the residents of this city. And it goes in concert with what we're doing and stuff here. There's so much under construction and going under construction in the city of Bessemer that I just can't wait to see a finished result of some of all these projects that we got going on. As you all are aware, we're getting ready to break ground on a new City Hall facility. We're working on Highway 150 with a youth and senior recreation facility. And this just complements all and such the growth that's going on in our city. So I'm just thrilled to death to be here, and I welcome all of you here for this joyous occasion, and we just look forward to seeing what Davis Heights and Asbury Howard is going to look like after all these renovations are done. Thank you for coming out.
And as our special guest, the mayor has introduced her, I will introduce her again. It's a distinct honor for the Board of Commissioners and the Housing Authority staff and the city to have our Congresswoman here with us this morning. Clearly she has a busy schedule, but we have committed, the commissioners have committed, I have committed, that we will do everything in our power to make life better for those in need, and to expand on that and further into the affordable housing world where there's still need for income slightly higher. And we would like to continue to be an example at the state. This is the first RAD project to close, the first to start. And so I'm so honored and pleased that Congresswoman has made it possible to be here with us today. Congresswoman Sewell.
Thank you, Al. To Mayor Gully and all of the elected officials who are assembled today, to Al Patrick, the Executive Director of the Bessemer Housing Authority, his lovely wife and his staff, and of course to the Board of Commissioners who run the Bessemer Housing Authority, and to everyone assembled, good afternoon or good morning. You know, I just want to thank you for the opportunity to join you on this very exciting day. So many lives in the city of Bessemer will be transformed as a result of what we're going to do today. Access to quality, affordable housing is one of the cornerstones for healthy, happy lives. And I know that all of us as elected officials really want our communities to thrive and grow. And the reality is that in this day and age, there's not enough affordable housing to go around. And so for the Bessemer Housing Authority to get the first RAD grant and be the first RAD project in our state is a true testament not only to this housing authority but to this community. So I want to say congratulations. I also want you all to know that making affordable, accessible housing is something that's very near and dear to my heart. As you know, the 7th Congressional District is blessed to have 14 counties, and of those 14 counties, 12 of them are in the Black Belt. And so rural housing and access to affordable housing all across the 7th Congressional District is most important. I know that in this day and age when resources are scarce, it's very important that we have a dynamic and active housing authority Authority. We're blessed in the state of Alabama to have wonderful HUD representatives both on the state and local level. And I just again want to say what a blessing it is to be here. I know that we'll hear more about the RAD program, but I also wanted to say that I welcomed Secretary of HUD Julian Castro to Selma during the 50th anniversary. I took the opportunity to ask him to come a day early so that we could tour some of the public housing that's in Selma. And I shared with him how excited I was about joining you all today for this groundbreaking. But do know that we're all working in concert to have better communities, stronger communities, and I think the cornerstone of that is having affordable housing. We all know that when you get your home, there's a certain sense of pride